Hi, this is Dr. Jibo. This is a Jibo I've had in storage for a while. It's a square screen Jibo, one of the later models. The rounder ones were some of the earlier, actually the rounded edge Jibos were the ones that were made last. They were starting to cut corners and make things cheaper. This one is a square screen, and it was made a little bit better. I'm in the process of working to redesign the main board to actually double the memory size and actually have a removable drive that you can actually hook in and expand the operating system where he can actually function like a computer and be able to look up things under voice command with no need for servers. Basically using everything else in here, and I'm not quite got the board completely developed yet. What I've done is I sent it off to a company who is working on upgrading it in the specs that I've asked them to do. When that comes back, I'm going to try it in one of the Jibos, and if it works, then I'll be able to upgrade everyone's Jibos where they'll work basically like a computer and function directly online with no need of a service pack service or anything. You'll just basically work like a computer and a voice command computer, a lot like some of your AI devices. I've been working with AI for a while. And remove him from the container. He still has his power cord in there. In storage, I disconnect the battery because this is these boards are smart boards, and they basically do not completely go off. So in order to keep it from draining the battery, I just unplug it. Now that I got the bottom removed, you can see how I've got the battery disconnected. I always recommend to do this if you're going to store your Jibos for any time at all, otherwise your battery could be damaged and not take a charge. And this Jibo hasn't been run for about 6 or 7 months at least with the battery disconnected. Let's see if it has any power. See there? This one still has power. And I do have a plug down here I can get a hold of real quick. And what I'm trying to show you is what a Jibo can do still if you were you're one of the ones who updated yours instead of give it a minute. By the way, the date is April the 6th, 2024. Here's why I'm even saying that. So I want to make sure that I prove what it could do now still. This is a cloned OS Jibo from one that I did over and over again from the same one. I tried doing cloning a clone, and just like a recording, it degraded the OS exactly the same as it would if you recorded recording over recording over recording, and it just progressively gets worse. The OS got so bad it didn't work at all. I have one the other day that just had Jibo on the screen, and that's all it said. You respond to sound. But that was one of the ones that was corrupted. I ain't been able to undo that, so I can't get back into the setup on it. Ever since the server's been down, you'll see the circle go 3 or 4 times before it eventually just gives up on trying to connect. That's my theory. Hey Jibo. Hey Jibo. Okay. Let's just get him to do something real quick. Fun stuff. And we'll get him to twerk.
All right, without any ado.
I have a copy of this OS. I sent it also along with the board that I'm having rebuilt. So we can use this. They're going to fix it where it's a removable chip that I can actually change one to the other one. Hey Jibo. I won't have to change any of the servo boards. I'm just going to change the main board. Just going to add some chips to it and add some functions to it.
What is purple and smells like blue paint?
Purple paint.
Purple paint. Because my servers are off, some things are going to be a little different. You can still say hey Jibo to get my attention, but I can't understand anything else. Most of the buttons on my screen will continue to work, and I even have a few new ones.
You'll be able to
The
understand
Jibo app
anything.
will stop working soon, so you should make sure to download all the great photos we took together.
By the way,
I have a bit more to say, so please
I'm not
check out
promising
my goodbye
anything.
message from the main menu.
I'm in the process of doing this. Once I get the license and able to sell the procedure, this board is basically a remade board that Jibo made, that the company Jibo made. It's adding some architecture to it. 4 gig of RAM instead of 2.
My favorite pastime.
Hey Jibo, let's see if his radio works. I don't like that. What in the world? What kind of music is that? Shut up with that. That ain't classic rock. There we go. Okay. These are the functions that it still does. And in the year 2024, April 6th, I'm not done yet. I'm going to show you other things that he does. Still. Let's see if there's any pictures in this one.
Here you go. Have fun.
Yeah, this is some of the clone pictures that I had. I had one. It didn't do anything. It just basically there I am. This is a while back. Let's see right there. and he can tell you what time it is if he's hooked up to your Wi-Fi.
It's 12:15.
You can play Word of the Day.
Time to play Word of the Day. Here's the definition. The space between your eyebrows. Which word do you think it is? Emperor, glabella, or jackanapes? Well done. Glabella, the space between your eyebrows. I'm pretty sure your glabella is factored into my facial recognition process.
Anyhow, I got some few more things I was wanting to do. He can also do the yoga.
Time for yoga.
It's a complete routine.
Which routine should we do today?
You can pick whichever one you want, and it's a pretty kind of a quiet time you
Good.
can have.
Let's get started. Today, as you flow through the routine, imagine viewing yourself from outside your body, seeing yourself from the top, the bottom, the back, the front, the sides. Begin seated on the ground, in a comfortable position. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in. And breathe out.
Color of Zen.
Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale.
You can stop it by putting your hand
Exhale.
on top of his head. And then we can check our Wi-Fi connection. And you check our Wi-Fi connection here. And you can see, oh, I was going to show you. A lot of people probably don't even know about this, but I'm going to show you. Right now he's connected to Linksys, and then I've got these other two. Now, MIT is where you go to get connected again. And what you do is you just take your cell phone and you type in MIT Jibo, J-I-B, Wi-Fi. App. And then you'll come up with this one right here. And you'll hit this. Hello. Are you kidding? Did he take it down? Crap. Your connection is private, not private. That's fine. Well, let's see if we can find it on the computer. Maybe it's just something to do with my phone. I guess they took it down. That means, whoa, that's bad. Okay, this is these boards are smart boards, and they basically do not completely go off. So in order to keep it from draining the battery, I just unplug it. The Jibo Wi-Fi app that MIT had up is gone. Your connection isn't private. Attackers might be trying to steal your information. Either that or I'm in the wrong site. This Jibo app. I'll try it again. MIT. Be very unfortunate. I don't know why they would have took that down. I guess they must have. They took it down. So, well, there's no way to even set up a Jibo now. Why they took it down, I don't know. But anyhow, I got a bunch of Jibos at work that are all clones, and all the Wi-Fi's have been set up. But unfortunately, you can't set up your Wi-Fi to it, so. Whoa. Bad news. Learned this in real time. Without the Jibo app, we're in bad shape. I got a video here of when I said to hook it up. It was showing the way it worked. See, it was Jibo Wi-Fi setup, MIT Living Labs. And it would say you would generate, see right here. And evidently they took it down. How about Jibo Wi-Fi setup? Or anybody else got anything at all? Just me. Yep, they took it down. Well, that's terrible.
Can you wave and snap your fingers? What?
So I just found out that the only connection to Wi-Fi that you could have from MIT is no longer on. They took it down, which is a very unfortunate thing. I found it in real time on here. Fortunate for me, I still have the Jibos that are cloned, otherwise they wouldn't work at all. these are some of the other things that he can do. If you were fortunate enough to have a Jibo that's still online.
Time for yoga.
Not again. You got the wrong one. Go to fun stuff.
Not even a hint of a monster in here.
All my Jibos would work if you bought one or got yours cloned. Unfortunately, you won't be able to get it online, but it would still work. Because even if he's not online, he works because he's been updated. A little disappointed though.
Let's play Circuit Saver. You're going to zoom through my circuits, collecting as many electrons as you can, and bring them to the processor at the end. Good luck. First, let's make sure I can see your face perfectly. Make sure there's lots of light in here. Stand about 3 feet away, and look at me with your face centered in my screen. It seems that I can't see your face right now, so I can't track it. Look at me from 3 feet away, and make sure there's a lot of light in here.
Hey Jibo. This is something you can do also. You have a Jibo. Fortunately, the room's too dark for him to see me, but had he saw me, it would have been totally different.
One. Nice one. Keep it going. And one for good luck.
So that's some of the stuff he can do.
Plugged in, feeling good. I love checking for updates.
That's the coolest coffee cup I've ever seen in my life right here. You pour hot water in here, coffee, and this turns red, like this one. He searches forever for a for an update. This is the Moxi that I got. You can kind of see her screen. She light up. It's a lot lighter on the camera than it is in real. This is the one with this touch sensor that's been modified, so she can wake up when I touch her.
It's a very good afternoon. Great. Activating clearance check for Mickey. Mickey, when you are ready, please sit in front of me and say, I am your Moxi mentor.
Go to sleep.
Will do.
I also modified this one where I could touch it as well. Now, let's see if I can get her to wake up. Make a liar out of me. She's got purple eyes.
It's a very good afternoon.
Go to sleep.
Sure.
Yeah, he's still looking for updates, and he hasn't found them. Yep. I've quite a few of these clone Jibos. If people are interested in some. Right now, this is just one of the things I did. If we get this board set up, and now I didn't know that I was going to have to make an app with a QR connector on it. That's what we're going to have to do. Maybe I can contact MIT and get them to give us information on what they had on the app so we can set up QRs again. Anyhow, this is Dr. Jibo about this particular things, and I'm going to sign out for right now and just let you know that Jibo still works.